Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and test this. I just want to test to see how well this thing is working. I want to show you my racing wheel, and then also you guys can see the virtual reality. Here's my VR headset. It's on. Currently, I cannot read your comments because I am just trying to test this. After I finish the test, then I'm going to see your comments. I just want to do a quick test because I never done this before. I want to give it a try. So let's see how this goes. This is Project Cars 2 on Oculus Rift. This is the Oculus Rift right here, which you're seeing. So let's go ahead and let's do this. We're going to use Acura NSX GT3. And we're going to be on Circuit of America's National. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's start this.
You can set
Here we go.
4 custom event setups to your favorites. Simply toggle the ones you want to keep and load them up to jump back into the race.
Here we go. Alright, let's see. Remember, I'm just testing this. I just want to see how well it works. Start. Feels very smooth though. It's actually this is the way you should play it in racing wheel and VR. You can see me shifting the gears as well on the racing wheel. It's pretty smooth though, actually. I like it. I mean, it's more difficult, but it's pretty smooth. Alright, let me see what you guys are saying really quick. Let me just hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hold on, let me adjust my... There we go. That's better. What did you buy recently? How worried should I be? Do you think this TV can last me for PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2? Oh yeah, dude, you good with Q9FN. Are you kidding me, man? That's top of the line Samsung TV. You're good to go with that, man. You shouldn't worry about anything. You're good to go. it's definitely going to last you for another 5 years. You're gonna have a good time with that TV for another 5 years. I mean, I still have my Samsung KS8000. I'm still happy with it, you know. Don't worry about the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 looked great on that TV. And don't worry about the 8K. PlayStation 5 will not be playing 8K, okay? It's not going to happen. No new console will be playing 8K, so just forget about that. So don't worry about the 8K, man. You're good with that TV. I don't know why you're worrying, dude. Seriously. If you're worrying, then you shouldn't be buying TVs. You know. But yeah, you're good, man. You're good for 5 years. Seriously. I wouldn't worry about it. This is pretty cool, man. Maybe not the best track for me to do this, but definitely great. This wheel is actually pretty good, man. This T150 Thrustmaster is pretty good. Runs really smooth. All right, let me try a different track. Let me exit this. Let me try something else. I want to see. I want to try a different car. See how well it runs. Let's try something else. Let's try. Where the hell was it? Oh, this is my car right here, dude. This Corvette C7R. Try a different track. Let's do this. Let's do Donington Park. Select. Here we go. Remember, I'm just testing this. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving it a little test. See how this racing wheel works on the Oculus Rift. Honestly, for those of you who are into racing, you should definitely get yourself a racing wheel and Oculus Rift. You can go with a Thrustmaster T150. You don't have to spend $400 in G929, G29, or I think it's G929, and there's a G920. Just go with Thrustmaster T150. I think it's G20 for the PlayStation and G29, or G20 for the Xbox and G29 for PlayStation. You don't have to spend $400 on a racing wheel. I would just say go with Thrustmaster T150 for $150 and get yourself an Oculus Rift. Semi-decent PC will run this with a 1070 or 1060 easily. Will run this on the Oculus Rift. If you are serious about racing, you know, that's what I would recommend. Oh yeah, but this is much better, dude. It feels like you're inside a car, really. just gotta get used to this, man. Oh man, it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this. This is like on a professional level. It's not easy, but hey, that's the whole idea. The torque on this car is just ridiculous. I'm going in too fast in the curve. Nah, this track is too much, man. It's too difficult. Let me retire to a session. Let me see. Let's change the car. Let's go with something more feasible. This is Audi R8. Let's try this. Let's just do a Daytona, man. Let's just do a Daytona. Let's just do it in a circle. Let's try Daytona. And we'll do that. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh! The grip feels really good on this wheel, on this Thrustmaster T150. You get a really good grip. That's because you have a belt built, two belts built inside this racing wheel that pulls to the left and pulls to the right, and you got a really good grip on the Thrustmaster. They're using the belt, and it's just better, dude. Just much better experience. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. So I would highly suggest, if you don't want to break the bank and go all out, $400 on G29 or G20, I would say go with a Thrustmaster P150. All you have to do is just download the drivers and firmware update for this wheel, and you're good to go. Now, sure, G29 and G20, they have a clutch. It's a more redefined racing wheel, and I'm sure you will get a much more professional experience with that racing wheel. There's no question about that. But I think if you don't want to spend too much money, I think this could do it. This racing wheel will do it with Oculus Rift. Get yourself an Oculus Rift and this racing wheel. Hold on. Let me do one more lap, and then I'm gonna check the chat and see what you guys are saying. But it's pretty good, though. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. No complaints. Okay, one more lap and that's it. Pretty cool though. Let me see what you guys are saying. How do you compare Rift with PlayStation VR? It's pretty darn good, man. You know, you gotta remember, Oculus Rift has more VR games, has more VR experience. You will have much variety of things to do with the Oculus Rift. PlayStation VR, it's only, you know, PlayStation VR experience, meaning that there are certain games that you can play on PlayStation VR that you cannot play, let's say, for example, on the Oculus Rift. But all in all, with the Oculus Rift, you get much better degree freedom of movement. Basically, you can move front, backwards, left, right. You can go down. There's many different things you can do with Oculus Rift that you cannot do with PlayStation VR. And if you're into racing simulations, you will appreciate just how awesome the Oculus Rift is with racing simulation. If you're somebody who wants to get into racing, has a racing wheel, if you're somebody who wants to get into DCS combat, flight simulator, or X-Plane 11 flight simulator in VR, then you will definitely appreciate the Oculus Rift. It all depends on what you're looking for, honestly. What's up, Devin? How does the Project Cars hold up on your 1080? Oh, it runs smooth, man. It runs like a butter, dude. I'm able to run it in 84K, 60 FPS, no issues, man. Runs smooth as a butter, dude. But you got to remember, I also have 32 gigs of RAM, and I also have Core i7 8th generation processor. So you know, that Core i7 8th gen and the 32 gigs of RAM definitely helps the 1080 Ti for sure. There's no question about that. You know. Well, let me show you a different track. Let's exit this. Let me go to a different track. Sorry about my camera. I'm trying to adjust this in the best possible way that I can, so you guys can see it. You know, this is my racing wheel right here. There it is. I don't know what would be like the best. I'm trying to give you guys the best possible viewing of this racing wheel. You know, that's what I'm trying to do here. It's kind of tough to do it, but I'm trying to give you guys my honest, best possible viewing angle here. Like this, I guess. Like that. I think this is good. It's the best I can do for you guys, like right here. At least you can see my racing wheel and you can see the way I'm driving and whatnot. So oh yeah, with the T150 you can with the T150 Thrustmaster you can get yourself a clutch. You can buy it separate and use the clutch later on. The Thrustmaster has the what you call it, a belts, has two belts built into it, so those belts will pull you to the left and then to the right depending on the grip, depending on where you are while you're racing. So T150, man, it's definitely something I would highly recommend, dude. T150 for sure. Maybe I can show you a little bit more. Let me go to a different track and we'll come back. Okay, guys? So, yeah, let me show you another track. Let's get out of here. Let's exit this. Let's click exit. Yes. Let's try something else. So we'll choose a different car. I want something different, dude. Let's go with the all cars. Let's click all. See what we got here. Let's see. Here's the BMW. Maybe we should go with something just like standard. Let's go with a 320 BMW. That'll do it. That's fine. Let's go choose a different track. Imola, let's go over here. Imola in Italy. Let's try this. Let's also hold on. Let's do a summer, and let's do the weather, the forecast. We'll do it. Rain, light rain. Let's save it, and let's start. Let's go check it out. Let's see. Here we go. Now, people have been asking me about the HTC Vive. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I have all of the VR headset. I mean, I got all of them. People ask me, so which one do you think is the best? HTC Vive will give you the best possible experience. There's no question about that. It's brighter, it's super smooth, but if you have Oculus Rift and if you have 3 tracking sensors, you have 2 up front and 1 in the rear, you will also get a good experience. But honestly, HTC Vive, it's the best. You know, if you want the best VR experience, HTC Vive is it. If you have HTC Vive Pro, oh, you are all set, bro. You're golden. Here we go. Let's do this. I have a penalty. I didn't wait for the green light. Ah well, the hell with it. But this is very difficult, guys. You know, playing at a professional, it's very difficult. Oh, this is a difficult track, man. Ah! Oh, this shit is hard, man. It's much harder than I thought. Hold on. Let me try this. Let me see if I can, because this is difficult. Using the shifters is very difficult. Let me try and let's go to the options. Control. Put on automatic. Yeah, it's too difficult, man. Okay, let's try this again. No. Let's try a different car. Let's try the Z4 GT3. And let's try Le Mans circuit. Let's do that. And let's go. Alright, let me get this camera adjusted like this. There we go. That's better. So you guys can see it. Try and figure out the good, like what's the good angle for this thing, man. Trying to find like a really good angle. Okay, Let's try this. Maybe this is a good angle right here. Alright, let's try it. Here we go. Oh, this shit is hard, dude. This shit is hard. This is super hard, man. It's super difficult doing it with a racing wheel. There's no question about that. Yeah, this is difficult, man. It's super hard. Yeah, if you do it on professional, it's super hard. Super difficult. Yeah. So anyway, there you have it, guys. I just want to show you this a little bit. Just a quick little demo test, you know. It works great. T150 racing wheel works really great. I would definitely consider getting the T150 racing wheel, and you know, instead of G920. Don't get me wrong, G920, it's good. It's just that I mean G20. I'm sorry, G20 for the Xbox and G29. I would suggest that you go with the G29. Let's say you want to have that clutch, you want to have that premium experience, go with the G29. But I still think the Thrustmaster will give you a much better deal with their racing wheels. You know what I mean? This is good, but with the G29, you're going to get a much better experience, in my honest opinion. Maybe I can drive a little bit more here. Let me adjust this, I don't know. Just a little bit more. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and close this here, just so you guys can see it. Well, anyway, my game has oh, here we go. That's better. Yeah, if you ever try to do this on a professional, it's very difficult to do it on a professional, guys. I wouldn't recommend doing it on a professional. Try to do it like on regular. Hold on. I guess I'll have to use one of these suckers. Hold on. Anyway, the game has frozen. But give it a try. Give it a try, man. This racing wheel, this T150, I definitely recommend that you give it a try. It's only $150, and I think this is a good entry level into this racing wheel. I have been using it now, but it doesn't work with Assetto Corsa Competizione. If you guys want to get into the ACC, this will not work. I have tried it. There's no way for you to use this racing wheel with the ACC. But you can use it with the old Assetto Corsa, but you cannot use it with the new Assetto Corsa. Alright, so anyway, there you have it, guys. Just a short little demo test I wanted to do for you, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one, though. Take care.